You have taken a soil sample and submitted the sample to the lab for analysis. You have now gotten your results back, but you're not sure exactly what to make of them. What can you do to help make heads or tails of these results? Hello, I'm Richard Parrish, the County Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources in Leon County, and I want to help you better understand how to interpret your soil test results. You can contact your county extension office or a local garden center to help you interpret the results, or you can do a little homework on your own and know exactly what you need to get your soil where it needs to be nutritionally.
When you get the results back from your soil test, it will look something similar to this form. The soil test results provide you with a great deal of information. The results provide you with the pH level of the soil you submitted for testing, the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium levels, as well as the levels of some of the micronutrients in the soil. The test results also provide fertilizer recommendations needed to improve the soil for what you are growing. It will not provide you the specific commercial fertilizer formulation that you need to purchase, but it will tell you specifically how much of each nutrient is needed to improve the soil. If any limestone is needed to help raise the pH of the soil, that recommendation is also included. It is important to note that when looking at the fertilizer recommendation, for lawns and gardens, the recommendation of fertilizer to add will be pounds per 1,000 square feet. For pastures, the recommendation will be pounds per acre. In this example, the soil test recommends that we add 1.2 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet, 0.4 pounds of phosphorus per 1,000 square feet, and 2.4 pounds of potassium per 1,000 square feet. We are not able to go to the local garden center or feed store and find a fertilizer mixture specific to this recommendation. How can we get an idea of what the best fertilizer is for our needs? That is where the Texas A&M Soil Testing Laboratory website can be of tremendous benefit. This site has links to the different soil testing submittal forms. It also has a variety of calculators that can be used to better understand our soil test results. Once on the Texas A&M Soil Testing Laboratory website, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on the link for Fertilizer Calculators. This will take you to a page with a wide variety of calculators that you can use to better understand what type of fertilizer you need for your yard, garden, or pasture. If your soil test results are for a lawn or garden, the first calculator on the list will be of the greatest benefit to you. If you click on the first calculator on the list, Urban Fertilizer Calculator, Basic Addition, Single Fertilizer Entry, it will provide you with a quick evaluation of retail bagged fertilizers and how well it can fulfill the recommendation of your soil test for your lawn or garden. Once on this calculator, plug in the nutrient results and fertilizer recommendations from your soil test. Once you get those numbers plugged in, then move down to the section for your fertilizer selection. Maybe you have a bag of a 15-5-10 fertilizer in your garden shed, and you want to apply that fertilizer to your garden to fulfill the fertilizer recommendation requirements. Plug in the formulation of the fertilizer you have or the fertilizer you plan to purchase in this section. The calculator will then figure how much you will need to use to meet the needed requirements. In this example, we will need to add 8 pounds of a 15-5-10 fertilizer per 1,000 square feet. From that application, we are meeting our nitrogen and phosphorus needs. However, our potassium needs are short 1.6 pounds per 1,000 square feet. We can certainly use the fertilizer we have on hand, but we might need to add some additional potassium. It is important to note that if your soil test results provide a nitrogen recommendation, you need to select a fertilizer that will meet the nitrogen requirements. If your soil test results are for a pasture, The calculator that will be of the greatest benefit to you is the third calculator on the list, Agricultural Fertilizer Calculator. This calculator allows for the input of up to 3 different dry fertilizers and calculates the individual rates of application and the total combined fertilizer rate. Like the other calculators, you plug in the fertilizer recommendation rate, in this case, pounds per acre. You can then select the fertilizer formulation that you are using, and it will calculate how much of that formulation you need to apply per acre. It will also tell you if there is any overage or shortfall in the application. This calculator is especially helpful if you are getting your fertilizer specially mixed. It can also give you an estimation of how much this product is going to cost you.
Making sure you put out the right fertilizer can save you time and money in the long run. It can also help ensure that you get the greatest production from the crop that you're growing, whether that be a lawn, a garden, or even a pasture. Knowing where to find the calculators and how to use them will help you in your management decisions.